taking the good food and the good banter ahead. Let's call upon let's introduce the next masterclass, which is going to be by the very, very renowned, one of the panelists of the previous discussion as well, Chef Vicky Ratnani. Ek baar inke liye zordar taaliyan, everybody. He's accompanied by one of the very special guests that we have today. She is Sapna Vyas, a fitness and wellness icon whose incredible personal transformation has inspired millions across India and beyond. From losing 33 kgs, mind you, from losing 33 kgs across sheer discipline and determination to becoming a certified fitness coach, nutrition expert, and motivational speaker, Sapna has turned her journey into a movement for healthier living. With a massive digital following and years of experience guiding others towards fitness and self-confidence, she continues to redefine what it means to live strong, stay consistent, and believe in yourself. So, साग की रेसिपी अभी हमें देखने को मिली, अब देखने को मिलेगी कौन सी रेसिपी वो हम जानेंगे. एक बार प्लीज जोरदार तालियां everybody. Let's keep the energy going. Best food for thought fest non-stop date block करो. कुछ तो मजेदार जबरदस्त सा बनने वाला है. आप सब invited हैं. Hello. साबरमती river front event center में. Till the time they're setting up, can I ask you a few questions if you don't mind? So I would like to ask you, what is the top 3 dishes if somebody is coming to Gujarat for the first time? कौन सी 3 डिश आप उनको recommend करोगे? And tell me something, you being a Gujarati, जो बहुत ज़्यादा common ना हो, the unfamous ones.
Wow. So I'm really, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि this is something I'm daring to speak because इतने सारे food experts मेरे सामने बैठे हैं, and I am taking a chance. अब
पर वो भी सुनना चाहेंगे, I'm
मैंने
sure.
पहले बोला welcome to my city, अब मेरा knowledge पता चल जाएगा लोगों को.
But is there any?
Sorry?
Is there any dish which comes to your mind?
I love being a Gujarati. One thing is dal dhokli.
Hi guys, welcome to Ahmedabad. Okay, one of my favorite cities for sure. It's very artsy. I love the people. I love the food as well.
Sir, I'll just ask a quick question and then I'll run away.
Whatever you want, buddy.
So, what are we going to?
As long as it's legal. Okay.
It is a legal question, sir. What are you going to teach the audience today? क्या चीज की क्लास होने वाली है?
So this is actually a very, very nostalgic, old school Sindhi dish, okay? And it is called Basara Mein Ani. Basara Mein means with onions and tomatoes.
Wow.
And Ani is actually a vegetarian version of fish roe. जो पल्ला मच्छी के जो अंडे हैं, the Sindhis eat fish roe, which is a delicacy which is also very expensive. Now when the rich people and the zamindars used to have all these lavish feasts, there was something which the poor had to eat, like how you had you had the kidneys and all that which are eaten in various cultures.
Yes.
Now also for the vegetarian community, there was something which is called Basaraji Tikki, which means Besanji Tikki, which is made with besan. Besan and atta, which were the primarily flours and grains which used to be used in Sindh, which is widely used in India. So basically it is, what I'm going to be making is, I'm going to be making a dough first with the besan, almost like jaise. So it's the besan and dumplings are in every culture. Right, you know, you have momos, you have gatta, you have muthia from here.
Yeah,
so this is the, why am I saying Sindhi muthia ki recipe hai aaj.
ये बात.
Okay,
I'll leave it to you both. A huge round of applause, everybody. Come on.
So tell me.
So chef, before we go ahead, let me blend in. Munjo nalo sapna hai.
अरे तमाम सुठो मुझो नालो विकी है पर तव्हां गुजराती आयो
बस इससे आगे नहीं आता
सिंधी क्या ॻाल्हायो था Can I get a knife please knife
This is all my knowledge of Sindhi language.
Good. I think you should have started. I can speak more Gujarati than you can speak Sindhi.
I just know one line.
That's good. Good. Okay, so first, as I said, so this is a part of the prep, melting the oil, keeping it on the side. Now, since there are 3 parts to this recipe. So first, I'm going to make the dough. Okay. Once the dough is ready, I'm going to let it rest. In the meanwhile, I'll start the onion and tomato ka masala. Very easy to do. Then roll out the dough, cut it, steam it. The masala is ready. Once it's steamed, we dry it a little bit, we fry it, and then we toss it in the masala. It's kind of that simple. I'm looking to finish it soon, as fast as I can. So I've got here with me, I've got some besan, like 2 cups or something, okay, to which I'm going to be adding. Now, we use khaskhas.
Wow.
Okay, khaskhas.
It reminds you of laddu.
Well, it's not really a laddu. This will give the same texture as fish eggs.
Okay.
It's a bit more complex than that, yeah.
Right.
So we're going to drain this out here. So I'm using khaskhas into the besan here, and along with this we have a little bit of anar dana. Okay, anar dana or dried pomegranate seeds are used a lot in Sindhi cooking. It must have been the availability of pomegranates, drying them out and using them as a souring agent. We also use a lot of tamarind as well, as a souring agent as well. To this, we're going to be adding some chopped coriander, okay? And you can, as an option, add coriander seeds as well, okay? So they can be crushed, they can be roasted, or you can add dhania powder into it. One thing which definitely goes in this is a little bit of haldi powder in here. And do we have salt, guys? Do we have salt?
So, Chef, what would you say to the men who don't cook?
For the men who don't cook? I didn't understand, sorry.
The men who really don't like cooking, what would you say? Are they missing on something?
I don't know. I think you call them losers.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what no, I'm only joking. I think cooking, you cannot force it onto somebody. You know, it's like a housewife who's only cooking because it's a functional thing, which is nothing wrong with that. You know, you can't impair or force
And what would
anything
you
creative to anyone.
And what would you say to a female who doesn't cook?
My wife. It's called the wife. Yeah, okay. So we've got a little bit of salt here to this. We also add a little bit of oil to this dough. Now, since chef has opened such an expensive bottle of oil, okay, why don't I use some olive oil to make the dough? So it's almost like muthia ka dough which I'm making. So I've got a little bit of oil in here. So I've got about a tablespoon of oil which I'm putting here as well. And then we're going to have some water to mix to make a dough. Once the dough is ready, can everybody see? Can you all see? Is the food camera on? यहाँ पे आ रहा है? आप zoom कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे? Is somebody? Hello? Is this the food camera? Okay, thank you so much. पूछ रहा था सिर्फ खाली. नहीं तो I have to take the bowl in front and show them. So, we're just going to bring this together, okay? We have some more besan. Can I have some more besan?
Can you suggest some healthy recipes which are really easy to make?
This is actually very,
Okay.
this is also very,
Very quick to make. Some things that you think are very quick to make.
it's, well, I mean, there is a lot of dishes which are there to cook, but whether you want something which is from the grill, you can do some things from the grill which is there, where you're using very minimal cooking. The most healthiest cooking is to use firstly seasonal vegetables, okay? We need seasonal vegetables to cook. I need to wash my hands first before I continue talking to you. It's a very wide question you're asking me. If you tell me what can you do healthy with broccoli or some vegetable, I'll be able to give you a better answer.
Right.
Something easy to cook.
For breakfast maybe?
Do you like poha?
Yeah, poha is a good option.
The poha with the red rice is also easy to make. You can also give a nice, if you're doing a poha, you can use a poha, but you can go the Western way as well. You know, by adding some cranberries to it, by adding some almonds into it. You know, not necessarily going down the turmeric and the healthy route. Then anything, it's also to do with the method of cooking. The method of cooking is very important because if you're using oil, then it becomes a little healthy. If we are frying this, it becomes a little non-healthy. So there are two ways to do this recipe. Either you steam it and throw it straight in your gravy, or you steam it and you fry it, which we are doing. Till I get a little more flour to dust, which I don't have enough, I'm going to start with the masala. Okay? You want to cook or you want to?
I love watching when someone cooks.
Okay. Then if you told me that, what do you call a woman you cook, I could have given your name easily. No, I'm just kidding.
No, please
I'm only
go
joking.
ahead.
Listen,
Give
I'm
my
only
name.
joking. Okay, so now this recipe is made in, it is like an acquired taste even for people. Like there are a couple of Sindhis sitting in the audience. Firstly, they'll say, oh wow, my grandmother and my mother used to make this. So this is not one of the, correct or no? Yeah, there you go. So it's not one of those dishes which a Gen Z will attempt to make. But to eat, yes, definitely they would do it. You got it, buddy? Yes. First class. Just keep it here, yeah. So what I'm going to do, let me make the mix. Let me just finish the dough first, and then we can move on to the other since I already have my besan. So literally we are just bringing this together. Perfect.
Don't you think when you cook, you are in a very meditative state because you are very much in the moment?
Well, the meditative state depends. Chef, you want to elaborate on that? There are some chefs in the audience who are, who definitely, it can be meditative when I'm cooking with myself and cooking for myself, for the family. I think working in a real, क्या बोलते हैं उसको? In a commercial kitchen,
it's always under pressure.
it is not really, I would say, meditation. It's more like organized chaos, okay?
Nicely put.
Okay, so we've got our sausage ready, which what I will do is once we are ready with this, we are going to actually make balls. We are going to steam them and then we are going to fry them.
Okay.
Can I get another bottle of water?
Sorry, another bottle?
Water.
I'll help you with this. There you go.
So we have this makeshift kitchen here. I've cooked in car parks. I've cooked in behind. Yeah, please. Thank you so much. Next time, keep gloves with you. Yeah, it's a cooking demo. Thank you. Okay, so next let's move on to our masala. So for our masala, it's a very simple recipe. This is the Sindhi version of an OTM, onion tomato masala, which is used very popularly in the hotel industry. So with this is again very simple. A lot of Sindhi recipes have only ginger, okay, and not really garlic. Okay, a lot of Sindhi recipes. A lot of the Sindhi recipes don't have any onions, garlic, or onions and garlic. So they use ginger, hing, and chilies. Okay, a lot of the recipes. So here we've got, I'm going to be using a little bit of olive oil. And then we're going to start to make our onion and tomato ka masala. It's very simple. Can you just put this on the slide?
Sure.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So we have our onion tomato masala coming up. It's very simple. What's in an onion tomato masala? Onions and tomatoes, simples. Along, of course, with other ingredients. So you have some coriander powder, you have some turmeric powder, you have ginger, you have chilies, you have onions, and you have tomatoes. That's it. Very, very simple. Okay? So there is no garlic in this at all. It can go spicy. You can add a little bit of degi mirch if you want. But I'm in Gujarat. I'm using some beautiful fresh green chilies in this recipe. So, perfect. So we going to saute off the onions first. Okay? So once this masala is ready, I'm going to move on to steaming it. So what do we need for steaming? We need some water. So at the same time, time management, would you mind giving me that, please? This one.
What do you want?
Yeah.
Okay. Chef, which is your favorite dish to cook?
Which is my favorite dish to
Yes.
cook? I think there is a whole long list of my dishes.
But
what
you
I
have to
would,
pick
I
5.
really love to cook. I'm not like the fast food fan of something which is cooked really fast. Because when I like to cook, I'd spend a lot of time with it. So I like to cook slow cooking dishes. I love to make a really good biryani. The joy of making the chadawing the Sindhi curry every Sunday at the restaurant brings me ultimate joy. So definitely, when I look at it, I think Sindhi curry changes with the season. You can add different vegetables into it, various kinds of, you can be creative with it. So I would say Sindhi curry is definitely one of my top 5 dishes which I like to cook. So we've got our onions which we are sauteing here. I'm going to try and put this on to see on, perfecto. So I've got my ends, even my steamer ready, almost going. It will take about 5 minutes to heat up. That's perfect. So now you've got your onions going here. We're going to bring the flame down. We're going to cook it a little more. We are looking for a nice caramelization. We are not looking for completely brown onions. We are looking for almost like a medium-ish, okay? Now there is no jeera, there is nothing in this recipe. It's a very simple recipe. At the end of the day, it's all about the ani. It's all about the ani, which is what we are going to be steaming right now. So, can you pass me some oil, please?
We need some water, please.
No, oil.
Oil, okay.
So we're going to be adding a little bit of ginger to this. I'm going to be adding a tad more oil in this one. Okay? Thank you.
Yeah.
So onions and ginger in, let them cooking down. A little more cooking to this, about 45 to 50 seconds more, until we start adding our other stuff into it, okay? So we've got our onions, we've got our ginger. We can add a nice big teaspoon of green chilies in this and keep on going on cooking it again. I think the holy trinity of onions, chilies, and ginger is a great combination and a great foundation for dishes. I keep on changing. Sometimes I add some green bell peppers as well when you want a little sweetness. Sometimes we add a mixture of some spring onions and some red onions to bring another flavor and the season in it. Now, if I had to go shopping today, I would have gone down and got the green garlic, which has just come out now in season. Also, what is fun is when you're cooking with the seasons, okay? The freshness, the seasonality is something else. Here I've got now a little bit of, I'm adding a little bit of garam masala also. Sorry, I forgot to mention to you. I'm using a little bit of dhania as well, okay? So we are going to continue cooking this down.
And chef, since we are in Gujarat, you tell me which are your favorite Gujarati dishes?
I'm sorry?
Which are your favorite Gujarati dishes, which you love to eat more than cooking?
I think I'm going to be going tomorrow at 8 a.m. to ISKCON Ghatia.
Okay.
So you know the menu better than I do.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
some fafda, some. I grew up around Gujaratis. I live in a place called Shivaji Park.
Okay.
I was born and raised there. So we had a lot of Gujaratis who lived around. And for me, when I talk about Gujaratis, I'm being actually serious.
Okay.
I think the Gujaratis are as passionate about their food like the French. You know,
Yes, we
they
are.
all day think about food. थोड़ी सी इस बात पे थोड़ी हल्दी डाल देते हैं हम इसमें. Okay.
So you should add a place to your food hopping, and that can be Manik Chowk.
I'm sorry?
There is a place called Manik
I've
Chowk.
been to Malik Chor.
Yeah, so
I've
you
in
should-
fact gone into a shop and I've made a keema kaleji for.
Acha.
Yeah, of course. So we've got our masala, which is really nicely happening now. Okay, it's nicely fried. It's got a very nice color. We bhunawed it. And now into this, I'm going to be adding our tomatoes. Some recipes ask for tomato puree as well. When I'm cooking this dish, in my restaurant sometimes, I also like to add fresh tomato juice as well.
Oh,
Okay?
nice.
Can you pass the salt? Yeah. So I've got a little salt in here. And I'm going to let this cook down. I'm going to be adding a little bit of water to this.
Okay.
Okay?
There you go.
Beautiful. Oh, water, not
Oh.
oil.
I heard oil.
Pani hai, bhai sahab, come. Thank you. So, we're going to let this. I'm going to add a little bit of water into this. I'm going to let it really cook down. Okay? Is the mixie connected if we have to blend something? Hey, okay. Perfect. Now, we want to make this a little bit not too liquidy and not too dry, but in medium, because remember, when we actually put our ani into this, it's going to absorb a lot of moisture. So you want this dish to have a little bit of masala which coats these cakes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen now. So I'm going to turn this down slowly and let this cook, yeah? Perfecto. Do you have any lemon? Bhai sahab, chef, hello. You have any lemon? Limbu hai? So let's check how our okay, so this is going to come up soon. I'm going to take a little brush, and I'm going to brush the makeshift steamer now. Just a little bit on the, थोड़ा सा तेल लगा देते हैं इसके ऊपर. Okay, for the, yeah.
This is also looking too pretty.
Huh?
The food should really be tempting to the eyes and then to the tummy, I
Well,
guess.
I mean, I think it's a very simple dish. There's a term which you call ugly delicious. It's not ugly, but it's more about the taste and flavor
Right.
than the really looks of the dish. Nice. You have lemon? Little bit lemon? So we've got our steam happening here. No problem. Done. Give me some oil in a bowl.
Oil?
In a bowl. Chota sa.
There is no clean bowl.
Yeah, just a little bit of oil.
Okay. That's it?
Perfecto.
All right.
Can I have a plate? A plain plate? Okay, so I'm taking a little bit of oil in my hand, in my palm, taking a little bit of this, making a little ball. You can also make it into a sausage and cut it if you want. This is not for present, this is generally, I just want to use it, okay. You can use it. Okay, so we've got these.
So now what are we supposed to do?
What are we supposed to do? We are
Yes.
supposed to steam these,
Okay.
and then we are supposed to Just one second. We are supposed to steam it and then we are supposed to fry it.
Okay.
That's as an option. But I think I'm going to quit the frying today since you were talking about health and you're such your health icon, nutritionist,
I'll look away, I'll look away.
actress, model. So I think I'm feeling a little shy to fry food in front of you.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, and also,
Allowed.
and guess, by the way, it's even gluten-free and
Oh my
vegan.
God.
You know what I mean? So there you go. So it's totally up your alley, this dish.
I think when it's vegan, it gets plus 5 points for the recipe.
Sorry?
I guess when it's vegan, it gets plus 5 points for the recipe.
Well, I mean, you know, veganism is a big trend now. I mean, if you look, if you don't use any butter or cream,
It
you
is
know,
vegan.
a lot of the food from the south is vegan. You know, we in Sindhis also, we never use too much butter or cream in our food. So cooking a vegan menu for me is much more easier. And guess what? It's great for the food cost.
Yes,
You know?
for sure.
Chefs will agree to that. Okay, so हमारा steamer ready तैयार हो गया. So we're going to just flatten this just like this.
Okay.
And we're just going to put these here.
This reminds me of dhokli. This is exactly how we Gujaratis make dhokli.
Sorry, what?
We make dhokli just like this.
One sec, buddy. Chef. Oh, chef. Chef के microgreens अगर बच गए, give it to me for the garnish and give me some good coriander. Microgreens. Yeah. Okay. And flowers, whatever's chef का leftover है, use कर लेंगे हम. Okay, guys. So these are going to be steamed. Okay, for about 5 to 6 minutes. Is there anyone, any questions anyone wants to quickly ask? I'm happy to answer 2-3 questions because I have 5 to 6 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes until these get steamed. I'm happy to take questions, otherwise it's okay. You can enjoy the river view. Okay, I'm almost done. You need the stage right now.
I've been told, sir. I'm so very sorry.
No, but then why don't you finish cooking this, then I can...
2 minutes, 3 minutes?
3 minutes. I'm not even frying it, so it's okay. Directly, you know.
3 minutes, you can do it.
Thank you.
Check. As sir rightly asked, any cookery questions, anything that you'd like to ask?
I'm happy to
कुछ
ask.
भी
I mean, there's...
जब तक वो
there's
हो
no
रहा है,
co-
we have
Call the chefs
3 minutes
here,
left.
please.
Anybody has a question? Even a chef can ask a question. You have a question?
Buddy, you should be staying
He's
here, not
helping
there.
him
I
out.
mean, you need to clear things up, please.
कुछ
Thank you.
ऐसा कुछ भी अगर hack वैक आप पूछना चाहें sir? Any question that you would like to ask? Maybe from your kitchen hack? Anything?
I need
पूछो भाई,
some
पूछो.
good
ये बात.
coriander micro garnish के लिए. Yeah.
That's a very good question. Sir, there's a question coming up.
No, what is that?
The question says कि आप इतनी सारी recipes इतना आसानी से कैसे याद रख लेते हैं? I can't remember
I can't
each recipe.
what do you say?
So how do you remember each recipe so well? So I'm sure that's not the case with everyone. They have to, write it down, ask, make calls. How do you remember all the recipes? That's the question.
I think it becomes like a muscle memory for a chef or a cook. Your mom doesn't need to refer to a book every time she makes something or what she's made in the past. But once she's made it in the past, she's not going to look at that recipe. She knows. It's tried and tested. If the family says yes, she'll make sure that she remembers that recipe. So it's muscle memory. Muscle memory.
So indirectly, cook more.
हो गया मैं जा रहा हूँ
That's a very good question, by the way. Anyone else has a question?
बहुत सरस था तो question.
We'll take 1 or 2 questions and then we'll call
Good
this.
one, Puneet, good one.
Do you have any question? Being a nutritionist, do you have any question?
I have asked a lot of
A
questions.
lot of questions, na?
Okay, guys.
It's already done.
Can they bring the cam on this? I'm going, buddy. I promise I'm leaving.
No, I'm not doing sir. I'll go. I'll go.
ये दिखाएंगे आप. Okay, so you can see these ani, they are fish eggs or vegan fish eggs or vegetarian eggs or besan ki tikki various names it has, is kind of ready. After this, ideally, I would like to fry it and then add it into my masala, but that ain't happening. So we're just going to be dropping these here, like here. I'm going to switch this off. Perfecto. So I'm going to literally let these cook al vapore, which means like in steam, over this sauce. Beautiful, slowly cook, let it come in. When they are fried, you get another texture. I also have with me some lemon juice, which I'll finish. I have some rubbly fresh coriander, any leftover microgreens, flowers, whatever you have. Don't have microgreens, khatam ho gaye. Aur phool kahan hai? It's okay, buddy, I'm only kidding with you. That's all good. You can start clearing this, guys. They need the stage quickly. You can start clearing it, no problem. Buddy, can I finish my cooking or what? Okay. So, we're just going to give this a nice mix into this. Okay. We're going to be adding halka sa, a little more salt on this. We're going to be adding a little glug of lemon juice, right? And then we have some coriander, which I will just tear it inside here, okay? Very rustic, very beautiful. And another mix over here. I wish I could braise this for another 3 minutes to 4 minutes more. However, it's called life and life must move on.
Yes.
And just like our demo, we're going to be plating this up for you now. So I just wanted to reduce a little bit because literally it needs to caramelize a little more. Anyway, next time. By the way, BTW, if you want to watch this, it's on my YouTube channel. Okay? Vicky Ratnani, you can check it out. Aram se dekh lena phir. Aram se. Can I have a spoon, please? You want to try one?
Of course, of course.
It is genuinely, it's edible. Okay.
I have witnessed it, so I know.
Here you
Wow. Thank you so
enjoy,
much.
enjoy kill. So for our plating, I'm going to be adding a little bit of our sauce at the bottom.
This is so good.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
I'm really
much.
lucky.
Huh?
And you guys should be jealous.
So Basara-me Ali, or the soul of Sindh, is ready.
Wow.
Nice one.
Sapna is a lucky girl, yeah.
I am. Absolutely. You can also be a lucky person since you are just here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
She's giving a big time FOMO to each one of us, right? So
Okay,
thank
guys,
you so very
game
much.
on. Thank you so much.
A huge round of applause, everybody.
Thank you.
That's Chef Vicky Ratnani.
Thank
Keep
you.
the applauses going, and of course, accompanied by Sapna Vyas. All right, taking this forward, and having said that, मैं आपको एक बार फिर से बताना चाहता हूँ, this is Food for Thought Fest 2025, and we have to time and again thank the Municipal Corporation of Ahmedabad for making this happen. एक बार please उनके लिए जोरदार तालियां. Thank you so much.